Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie have not abandoned their father. Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor despite strained family dynamic. Contrary to persistent reports, the princesses are not turning their back on their disgraced parents Andrew and Sarah Ferguson in any way. The two daughters of the Duke of York and his former wife have remained steadfast in their support even amid mounting public pressure. Recent months have brought intense scrutiny to Prince Andrew's situation. Following his removal from Royal Lodge and further restrictions on his public life, King Charles has taken firm steps to streamline the monarchy, reducing costs and distancing the institution from ongoing controversies. Yet through all these changes, Beatrice and Eugenie have stood firmly by their father, refusing to distance themselves despite the difficult headlines. Sources close to the family describe the relationship as deeply loyal, with both princesses maintaining regular contact and private visits. They continue to spend time with Andrew at his current residence, sharing family moments that remain shielded from media intrusion. The bond between father and daughters has always been exceptionally close, forged through years of navigating personal and public challenges together. Beatrice, the elder sister born in 1988, has often been seen as the more reserved and thoughtful of the two. Eugenie, born 4 years later, brings a warmer, more outgoing energy. Yet both share an unwavering commitment to protecting their parents. Despite Andrew's withdrawal from royal duties in 2019, his daughters never wavered in their affection or public defense. When the Epstein scandal intensified, they issued careful statements, expressing love for their father while acknowledging the pain caused. They have consistently avoided criticizing him in any public forum, choosing instead to focus on family unity and personal support. Sarah Ferguson, their mother, has also remained an integral part of their lives even after the couple's divorce many years ago. The former Duchess of York continues to enjoy warm relationships with both Beatrice and Eugenie, who value her presence greatly. Reports suggesting a complete rift or abandonment have been firmly denied by those closest to the princesses, who call such claims misleading. The family dynamic may indeed be strained under external pressures, yet internal ties remain strong, resilient, and deeply affectionate. Beatrice married Edoardo Mappelli-Mozzi in 2020, and the couple now share a young son named Sienna together. Eugenie wed Jack Brooksbank in 2018, and they are proud parents to two sons, August and Ernest. Both women have built stable, happy families while balancing careers and occasional public appearances that reflect their independent paths. Beatrice works in the technology and philanthropy sectors, bringing her skills to innovative projects and charitable initiatives. Eugenie has carved a respected role in the art world, serving as director at Hausa Wirth Gallery in London. Their professional success has allowed them greater personal freedom, away from the full-time obligations once expected of senior royals. Nevertheless, they continue to honor their royal heritage, attending key family events and supporting selected causes quietly. Christmas at Sandringham saw both princesses present alongside King Charles, a sign that relations within the wider family remain functional. They joined other relatives for the traditional gathering, demonstrating that personal loyalty does not equate to public endorsement. Andrew's reduced circumstances have not diminished his daughter's devotion, as they prioritize private support over public statements or appearances. Friends describe the princesses as fiercely protective of their father, shielding him from additional pain during a profoundly difficult period. They understand the complexities of his past associations, yet choose to focus on the man they know as a loving parent. Sarah Ferguson has spoken warmly of her daughter's strength, praising their maturity, compassion, and unwavering family commitment. The former Duchess herself maintains an active public profile through writing, television appearances, and charitable endeavors. Her continued closeness to Andrew has sometimes drawn criticism, yet it mirrors the loyalty shown by Beatrice and Eugenie. The family unit has endured separation, divorce, scandal, and demotion, emerging each time with a core of mutual support and tact. Public perception often paints a picture of isolation for Andrew, but insiders insist his daughters ensure he is never truly alone. They arrange private dinners, telephone calls, and quiet visits, creating spaces where normal family life can still exist. This steadfastness contrasts sharply with media narratives that frequently suggest estrangement or deliberate distance. Such reports tend to exaggerate tensions for dramatic effect, overlooking the quiet resilience that defines the York family dynamic. Beatrice and Eugenie have learned from an early age how to navigate intense scrutiny while preserving personal boundaries. Their upbringing included both privilege and public exposure, teaching them the value of discretion and selective engagement. They rarely give interviews, preferring actions over words, a trait that has earned them respect among royal observers. When they do speak, it is measured, thoughtful, and family-focused, avoiding controversy while reinforcing their core values. The decision to stand by their parents reflects those values, placing love, loyalty, and forgiveness above external judgment. In an era where public figures often distance themselves from controversy, Beatrice and Eugenie have chosen a different, more compassionate path. They recognize the human cost of relentless media attention and work to mitigate its impact on their aging father. Andrew, at 65, faces health concerns and reduced mobility, making the emotional support from his daughters even more vital. Their presence provides comfort, stability, and a sense of continuity amid a life that has changed dramatically in recent years. Sarah Ferguson, at the same age, remains energetic and visible, yet she too relies on her daughters for emotional grounding. The princesses bridge the gap between their parents, fostering harmony even when circumstances feel strained. This role requires maturity, patience, and quiet strength, qualities both women have demonstrated consistently over time. Royal commentators note that their approach differs from others, who might prioritize institutional image over family ties. Beatrice and Eugenie place family first without apology, a choice that resonates with many who value personal loyalty. Their story challenges simplistic narratives of royal dysfunction, showing instead a portrait of enduring familial devotion. Despite the headlines, the princesses continue their daily lives, raising children, building careers, and cherishing private moments. They attend school events, host family gatherings, and travel together, creating normalcy wherever possible in an extraordinary context. The public may never see these intimate scenes. Yet they form the foundation of the support network around Andrew. As the monarchy evolves under King Charles, the York branch adapts, quietly carving out a space of independence and privacy. Beatrice and Eugenie represent a modern version of royal duty. One that emphasizes personal integrity over ceremonial obligation. Their refusal to abandon their parents speaks volumes about character, resilience, and the true meaning of family. In a world quick to judge, they have chosen understanding, offering love without condition in the face of adversity. The strained dynamic exists largely in public perception, while behind closed doors affection and loyalty prevail. Andrew and Sarah remain grateful for this steadfast support, knowing their daughters stand with them through every storm. The princesses in turn draw strength from that mutual bond, allowing them to face scrutiny with grace and quiet confidence. Their story is one of quiet defiance against easy narratives, proving that family ties can endure even the harshest trials. Contrary to reports, Beatrice and Eugenie have not turned away, and show no intention of doing so in the foreseeable future. They remain devoted daughters, committed partners, and loving mothers, balancing complex roles with remarkable poise and determination. In the end, their loyalty speaks louder than any headline, a testament to the enduring power of love within a challenged family. The world may speculate, but the princesses know their truth, and they live it every day with unwavering commitment.